Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Think episode number 56 for Monday, July 1st, 2013. As you guys may remember, I asked on the last episode if you guys could get 1,000 likes, and I didn't think it would be possible, but we got over 1,600 likes as of the time that I got the questions. I honestly could not believe how many likes there were on the last Ask Think. That was amazing, guys. Now, as for the comments, I think we set yet another record for Ask Think with 3,359 comments, and Divya Verma was the closest with 3,345 comments. Way to go. Now, before we get to the questions, I want to remind you guys to ask your comment in the questions below so I have something to answer next week. Remember, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments for this Ask Think are closed, just go to the most recent Ask Think video and ask your question there. All right, and now on to the questions, and these reference the background of last week's Ask Think, and Sydney Rella actually answers it correctly. The reason that I ignored those penguins on Club Penguin is because they were using cloning programs, and I really don't like that, so they use that to get my attention, and I always ignore penguins who cheat like that and hack into Club Penguin because I just don't support that. 1999 Blue asks, how lazy are you? Well, if I had a chance to be lazy, I think I would be, but I am always so busy making videos or encoding videos or what have you that I don't even get a chance to be lazy. Gardnerin1234 asks, has it ever happened that you have problems pronouncing the name of someone who's asking you a question on an Ask Think video? Yes, it's happened a few times, not very often, and I think probably a few times I think I know how to pronounce it and I pronounce it incorrectly, but there are some that I just can't get right at all, and those are the ones where I'll say, the next person asks, because I just could not get their name right. Iris Ong asks, if you are very young, like in elementary school, should you start making YouTube videos? Well, only if you have your parents' permission and only if they know what you're doing. It makes me nervous when people are really young and making YouTube videos and their parents don't know, and you might get someone to contact you and they might not be a nice person and figure out where you live, and it frightens me. It's really scary, the things that people can learn about you online. And I just advise you, if you want to make YouTube videos and you're young, consult your parents, make sure they know what you're up to, so that they can keep you safe, because that's the most important thing, that you guys are safe, and that no one's taking advantage of you if you have your videos with your voice or your face online. Aliyah Jagnarain asks, put this on Ask Think. When you do Ask Think, are you really playing like CP Minecraft or Pop Tropic in the background, or you just talk over it? Well, for Ask Think, I just talk over it. I pre-play the backgrounds, and then I put the Ask Think video over top. Not in my Let's Plays and in other videos, I play while I talk, but in Ask Think, I play first, and then I lay this over top. As you can see in the raw video that's included, you can click the link in the description, and you can see the raw video of what's actually going on my screen when I'm doing an Ask Think. Chalk Mima asks, what was the fake Thinknoodles thing? A lot of people have asked this, and my voice was messed up because it was kind of almost like a sore throat, but it wasn't. It was just because I was talking loudly to my friends. One of my friends got married, and I was talking loudly to my friends over the loud music, and the next morning my voice sounded like a frog. So when I got on to play Hunger Games with Grazer and Cricken, Grazer said that I didn't sound like the real Thinknoodles because he was kind of making a play on my Minecraft username, so I did a /Nick fake Thinknoodles, and he did /Nick fake Grazer, because you can do that when you're VIP on the Hive, and that's what it was. It was just kind of a joke that we had with each other, that I didn't sound like the real Thinknoodles. So he /Nicked and I /Nicked, and that's what that was about. Leon3517 asks, have you ever met any YouTubers in real life? No, I can't say that I have, but I'm sure I am going to at Minecon this year. DLB Gaming 456 asks, which did you create first, your CP, your Pop Tropica, or your Minecraft? Well, actually, it was in that order that you listed. I did CP first, then Pop Tropica, and then Minecraft. Essence Smith says, hey, Think, what TV shows do you watch? Interesting question. No one's really ever asked that before. My favorite show is Breaking Bad, but I also watch Sherlock, and I watch the US edition of Sherlock, which is Elementary. What else do I watch? Dexter is actually a really good show that I like. Survivor, I like. My wife loves Grey's Anatomy, so I watch that because she really likes it. What else do I watch? And I've just started watching a new show on Sci-Fi. I mean, it's a couple months old, but it's called Defiance, Walking Dead. Gosh, I'm having a hard time thinking of any more, but that's a good sampling. Green Dandy CP asks, Think, have you seen Woody the Woodpecker when you were a kid? Okay, I'm going to try this one. I tried, but that should give you an idea of whether I've seen it or not. Diamond Sword 2345 asks, have you ever been to Pittsburgh? Yes, I went to Pittsburgh for the first time and, well, the only time last summer. I was there for a couple of nights for a concert, and I would love to go back because I actually liked it quite a bit, but we don't have the time off for it, and we can't make the concert, so we won't be going this year. Sharon Yang asks, why did you decide to make YouTube your full-time job? Because it is a super duper fun. Shelly Schottler asks, have you ever had a bearded dragon? I'm getting one in midweek, the 24th to the 28th, which means last week's Ask Think, so you must have it by now. What did you name it? I've never had a bearded dragon. I had a Chinese water dragon, and I always wanted a bearded dragon because they are awesome pets. BKNCP asks, could you someday go to Club Penguin Insiders and post in some topics or some posts? I kind of left Twitter for Club Penguin Insiders, and it's so much fun. Please put this on Ask Think. I will try my best. It is really, really hard for me to find time for things other than YouTube and responding to mentions on Twitter, but I'll do my best. The next two people ask, one time, a long time ago, there's a boy named Thinknoodles, and he promised to somebody on Ask Think he would post a video of him at Thailand riding an elephant. When are you going to do it? Yeah, you guys are right. I have been really slacking with my in-real-life videos that I wanted to post from Thailand, and I will get to those as soon as I can. I have just been really crazy busy with all the videos I've made, and the exporting of the videos is taking me a really long time now that I've switched to 1080p. And I'm trying to fix that with a hardware encoder. We'll see this week. The next person, and there you go, asks, I'm not sure if Think's answer this question, but Think, what do you look like? The person I look the most like, I would guess, is I really look a lot like me. Gaming Ernest asks, Think, do you have steady hands? I don't. Whenever I take a picture, it always comes out bad and it annoys me. Well, you know what's interesting is I found that digital cameras have made people's photos blurrier because people use the back screen and you kind of hold it out at arm's length. Well, not arm's length, but, you know, bent arms. And when you hold a camera up to your face with a viewfinder like this, but you guys can't see what I'm doing, but if you hold it up like this, you have a much steadier picture because you're holding it against your head and you have something sort of to brace it on and your arms are close to your body. So if you have a digital camera that has a viewfinder, use the viewfinder and put your eye up to it and you'll have a much steadier picture. Helena Vu asks, how come when I type Thinknoodles into the YouTube search bar and your channel loads up, I still see the Insiders Network logo? Is it a glitch or a bug? Yeah, someone else mentioned that on Twitter and I checked it out and you are absolutely right. I sent an email off to one of my network reps at YouTube and he's going to try and take care of it this week because he said that totally should not be happening. And that's my old logo, even before I had the Noodle Bowl and especially before I had the new avatar from the artist. So we're going to try and get that fixed this week. Thanks for giving me a heads up. Cass Opal asks, if Manhattan was in some other state, what state would you like it to be? Please put this in Ask Think. We are huge fans. That's a great question, and I thought about it for a bit after I saw it and put it in my list of questions to answer, and I thought, you know what state I'd like it to be in? I'd like it to be in California. I really, really love California's weather, so the only reason I wish that is to get California weather. Hawaii would be nice too, actually, now that I think about it. Luigi fan Coolizo CP asks, on YouTube, is your picture kind of an animated you? I mean, I don't think I look really much like that at all, but the Minecraft YouTube picture is based on my Minecraft skin, which I sort of based off of what I imagine my personality to be, and not necessarily what I look like. Although my Minecraft skin does have the same color eyes as me. Ben Wofford asks, do you even have an education? P.S. Your series are the best. Yes, I do have an education. I did graduate college, and I have a graduate degree. Widgie6 asks, remember back in the old day, you used to view some people's videos. I bet you don't have time to do that anymore, but sometimes, right? Sometimes I do, but yeah, I'm very, very limited on time lately. ncool11 says, hey, I noticed you've started uploading videos in 1080p. Why did you do that all of a sudden? I just want to know. Well, I was always playing Minecraft in a windowed 720p. And I don't really know why I did that. I guess it's because everyone uploads in 720p, so I started playing in 720p. I don't play in full screen because my monitor is really big. So I started doing it in 720p, and then, I don't know, I think I was talking to Grazer, and I was like, man, you know, do you play, like, I can't see name tags very well. And he's like, oh, well, I play full screen 1080p and then downscale. And I thought, oh, I should be playing in 1080p. So that's what I did. I made the window bigger, and I can't bring myself to downscale it to 720p because I'm kind of a purist and I don't want to downscale my video. So yeah, that's why I started doing it. The unfortunate part is it takes a lot longer to render, a lot longer, like twice as long, and about 50% longer to upload, and I'm trying to fix the encoding problem. We'll see what happens. I hope I get a chance to pick up a hardware encoder today. The Cat Lover 68 says, hey, if you hear an airplane overhead, you ignore it, try to see it, hide, or wait to see if it crashes. Well, not the last one. Living in New York, there are planes always. I mean, I could look out my window right now. Well, I would have... It's bad weather right now, so I can't really see very far, but usually I can look out my window and at any moment I can see 2 to 3 airplanes around the city at some point coming into one of the 3 area airports that we have around here. So I don't really hear them, and there's so much noise in the city, you don't really hear it at all, so I just kind of ignore it. Tarun Mehwala asks, how do you protect your IDs of Club Penguin, etc. from hackers? I use strong passwords. My passwords are pretty long, and I never, ever, ever tell them to anyone. So that's how I keep it safe. MegaSoulHero says, by the way, it was actually confirmed there will be no mascots whatsoever for the Monsters University takeover party. And I didn't know that that was confirmed by anyone, but I haven't seen anything that said that anyone would be visiting, so you're probably right, and I totally believe you, and that's a little disappointing. I hope there will be one for the Star Wars party next month. Penguini CP asks, what color was your penguin when you joined CP? Was it still lime green? Yes, it was. I've never changed my penguin's color. Paran Evronkaya says, hey, I found this on the Club Penguin Wiki, and you guys, this is really cool. It says, strangely, 50% of the time Icicle is empty, and 50% of the time it is full. It's very popular because Thinknoodles usually gets on this server and always hosts Think Thursday on this server. And I checked it, and he is totally right. It is there. That is so cool. Poonch CB asks, what's a pop filter for a blue Snowball Mic? I actually have one. Well, I was thinking of the shock mount. You can use any pop filter for a blue Snowball Mic. All the pop filters are about the same. They do have one specifically for blue Snowball, but you don't need it. J.E. Beeman75 asks, think if there's a good question that has a curse word in it, do you still answer it? Usually not, but I have in the past, and I've blurred out the bad word. Toxapox asks, your Minecraft always has 60 FPS. How many can it be if ScreenFlow doesn't reduce it? Well, ScreenFlow isn't reducing it. I actually run Minecraft with Optifine in VSync mode so that it's a constant 60 FPS and you don't get, 180 FPS and then once in a while it'll drop down to like 70 and it'll sort of stutter. I think if I turn off the VSync limit, which limits to the frame rate of my monitor, I think I get around 130 to 150 depending on what I'm looking at. The next few people ask if I'm going to Minecon 2013, which is in Orlando, Florida from November 2nd to 3rd, and that's a Saturday and Sunday, and yes, I am. McGlynn134 asks, when you get a horse in Minecraft 1.6, what will you name it? Well, if you guys didn't know, Minecraft 1.6 is officially out today. I think I'm gonna give like a shout out to Pop Tropica, and I think the one in Wild West is called Jeffrey. I don't know, but we're gonna get more than one. So the first one will be called Jeffrey, I think. We'll see. Whatever it's called in Wild West Island, that's what I'm gonna name it. Rohan Ali says, think, which Minecraft series do you like the most? Survival, Death Swap, or Hunger Games? Please put on Ask Think. Really depends. I mean, survival is really fun because it allows me to be creative and do things that I want to do, and really challenges my creativity. Death Swap also does, and it's super suspenseful. If you didn't see the last episode, amazing, guys. And if you haven't watched it, please don't go to the end. Don't skip to the end and try and find out who wins. Just watch it all the way through. You'll thank me later. It's really worth sitting through. And Hunger Games is really fun too because it challenges me in PvP against other players, and also the mini games make me laugh so hard. So I couldn't pick out of them. Bracken Nelson asks, where do you find carrots in Minecraft? There are two places. One, it's a rare drop from zombies, and two, you can find them in a village if they have a farm. Anna Keatley asks, can you do more Death Swap? I would love to, but we would run out of ways to kill each other, so that's why we only do it once a week, and that way we can keep the series fresh and original. And again, watch this week's episode from yesterday. It was amazing. Thomas Pankal 062 asks, why is there a lot of older people make Minecraft videos for YouTube? I don't get it, and I'm kind of scared of that because I'm not an adult. Well, I've played with a lot of YouTubers, and I've found that they're younger than you guys probably think. I mean, most are older than 18, but they're also mostly less than 22. So I'm one of the oldest, if not the oldest. I mean, Paul Soares is older than I am, but I don't think there's anyone else that's very near my age in any of the Minecraft commentators. Christopher B. Harry asks, how can I get a cape like you? Well, that's a feature of Optifine. I donated to Optifine because I use it a lot, and that awards you a cape, and you can change the color and the look of it. It'll still say OF on the back, and then anyone who is using Optifine will see it on you. Alexa Balancia says, I'm having a hard time here. My friend thinks Minecraft stinks, and how do I get them to like it? The only way to get them to like it is to have them play it themselves. A lot of people will look at it and say, oh, those graphics are awful. Why do you like that game? I don't get it. And until they play it, they won't understand. Altuna asks, why on survival do you wear an iron helmet instead of diamond? Well, it's because I had made iron armor at some point, and my diamond helmet broke, so I just grabbed it from the chest. I just haven't gotten around to making a new diamond helmet yet. Blue 19003 TV says, oh my god, dude, I played yours. See, the blue wool in the temple is not safe. Do you know what happens when you land on the stone thingy? Well, I think by now... No, I'm not going to spoil the end of this video, but it might have something to do with that. I'm not sure where this is going to be cut to, but probably the end. Anyway, yes, I do know what happens when you land on the stone thingy, and I used it in a Death Swap episode. Portal Guest says, what's the deal with you and creepers? I don't know. Creepers hate me and I hate them. It's kind of a mutual thing, and they're very attracted to me, trying to blow me and my stuff up. Cross01 Network says, on your Minecraft skin and your avatar, is that hair on your head or a black helmet? That is hair. King Cobra 022MC says, Think, what's your favorite feature in 1.6? I don't know. I haven't played it just yet. I haven't upgraded, but, you know, I've played with the snapshots. I mean, coal blocks are going to be really cool. Stained hardened clay is cool. Horses are cool. There's so much cool stuff. You guys should grab the new version of Minecraft 1.6 with all the cool features in it today. Birdie Barnyard asks, when are you going to start working on the village in Minecraft? Soon. I think, I mean, I don't know yet, but that's going to have to be a live stream sort of thing or an off-camera sort of thing, because there's a lot of work to be done, and it could be pretty boring in a survival episode. But as you guys can see at the end of this, I have to do something here first before we even get close to working on the village. Wow, I couldn't believe I found it. Dino Boy 7 video says, sometimes I lay on the floor covered in Vaseline and pretend I'm a slug. Don't you? No, I do not. Anaya CP Universe says, I made the Thinknoodle anthem. I pledge to the Thinknoodles that I will always subscribe to, and I just raised my hand, that's weird. The best noodle lover ever, and always love noodles of all kinds. I will watch over the noodle haters to make sure they don't hurt my king. Under my leader, I will try my hardest to live up to these expectations, and that is all. Was that good? That was great. Spacetime Niner says, what would be your immediate reaction if Kopi started standing up suddenly, her hair shut off, she growled softly and transformed into Psy, started doing the Gangnam Style, and then said, gotta go, thinky dude, adios, and walked out of your house? I think that would freak me out a bit. Rahul Sanchanandani says, hey, Noodle Thinker, what have you been up to, mister? Where have my extra spicy noodles with meatballs and extra spicy noodles as a topping? Me and my friends love eating it. Now I will call the noodle police and tell them that I would unsubscribe you. Just kidding. I could never unsubscribe to you, but I will let you keep them if you do this for me. Make a video showing your stamp book, and if you don't, all of your noodles are gone and I will take Kopi. Please don't take them. My stamp book would be pretty boring. You guys have much better stamp books than I do because I don't get a chance to play as many Club Penguin games as I would like. William Smeaton says, oh, I'm thirsty. Don't complain to me. I'm not complaining. It's just there's a soda machine right there. Oh, I want Dr. Fizz. Fresh water is good to keep your body pure. No, water is for losers like you. That isn't true. We need to keep our body pure. Water. Dr. Fizz. 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 Trapdoor opens. Water. And then JR Forever K19 says, why does water taste so boring? It doesn't. It's just flavorless fruit punch. I don't know why, but that just made me laugh reading that whole thing. And then like with the comment train after that, I had to share it with you guys. Pixar Fan 8080 says, Think, I'm about to tell you something that is a big secret that only you and your subscribers should listen to. I want you to shut your blinds, lock your door, and have Kopi next to you. Please take this serious since I really don't want to tell you this, but I need to. Okay, I'm preparing to tell you this huge secret. Here we go. Wait, what? I'm running out of characters? No, I was going to tell you the secret. Come on, please don't run out. No, sorry, but think, but connection ended. What? But what were you going to tell me? Well, guys, I guess since his connection ended, mine's going to end too. So that's it for this week's Ask Think. Please don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. Only one question per comment, but you can leave as many as you like. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!